Brexit was not an idea of the European Union, not an idea from Brussels, it was an idea from London. So they have to put on the table what concretely Brexit means in daily life of people. I met a lot of politicians from London and I have different answers on this. Some want to be part of the single market, some not. Some want to have a trade treaty with us. There is no idea behind it. That's why, first of all, we wait in Brussels. We simply wait for a clear answer of London. They have to clarify it.
Taking one of the recent controversies, there's a report that there were special notes taken at a Downing Street meeting that said the words, "have cake and eat it." You must have been seeing this report and you know what the term means. We can get the best of all worlds. Whether that's true or not, can Britain get the best of all worlds? I mean, the Prime Minister of Malta said, look, we are not bluffing. We're not going to let you have a la carte. What, from your perspective, is happening in German capitals, in, you know, all the big capitals of Europe?
Frankly speaking, people all over Europe are a little bit fed up about what we hear sometimes from London, in this, from politicians in London, sometimes this arrogant tone that we know what we can do for us and we don't care about the rest. This game is over now. So the cherry picking is over after the Brexit. We offered a very special deal for Great Britain and Great Britain refused, and that is now the outcome. So I don't see any chance for this specific deal anymore. It will be very tough because you have to know that such a leave treaty must be accepted unanimously by the member states, by the 27 rest EU countries, and by the consent of the European Parliament. And that is a very tough job to organize these majorities. That will be very hard for Britain to get this deal.
Now, look, you said that, you know, you hear all sorts of contradictory things and you're getting a bit fed up by what you're hearing from British officials. You have been talking to the Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, and you've expressed your frustration at some of the things that he is telling you. For instance, that he would now support access to the EU by Turkey, having used exactly the reverse claim during his Brexit campaign. Give me an idea of how personalities are rubbing Europe the right or the wrong way.
Well, it's first of all about behavior of responsible politicians. And you correctly described it. So Johnson was using Turkey, even Syria and Iraq as possible next members of the European Union, which was on Syria and Iraq purely a lie. He was using this to make people afraid in Great Britain about the European Union, about migration challenges for the future. And then he won. Okay, that's democracy. And then he went to Ankara and told Ankara and Erdogan there, Great Britain, me as foreign minister, I want to help you to become member of the European Union. And that is the behavior, what I would describe as an arrogant behavior. When somebody wants to leave the club, he has no right to decide about the long-term future of this club. And that's why I would ask the British government, the British authorities, to keep silent when we are talking about the future of the 27 member states. We want to have a common future. We want to go on this way. If Great Britain is not wants to go on this way, then it should keep silence.